Okay, hi, Paul Slatkus. We're actually here in front of the Secretary General's home of the United Nations. The United Nations with 193 countries. Many of those countries are in the Middle East. As you all know, we've been involved with the peace movement my entire life. But in addition, for 22 years, we've been doing peace concerts in Central Park here in Times Square. So this organization, I'm with Shani. Hi.
Hostages Families Forum.
Okay, Hostages Families Forum, and there's their QR code. So tell us a little bit about the organization and why you're here.
The organization is the headquarters of the families, way too many families, that their loved ones were taken hostage on October 7th at the massacre that Hamas did in Israel. And there are families from different nationalities, from 5 different religions. It's not only an Israeli or a Jewish inner thing, but the headquarters sits in Israel, and we are their branch here in New York.
Okay. And this started after October 7th, this group? And of course...
We're fighting for the release of our loved ones, and we are supporting the families that are in pure agony, waiting for their loved ones to return to them.
This is by far a terrible, terrible scenario. Unfortunately, the Jewish community for 3,000 years has always had some stress and strain from others. Even though we're all Homo sapien brothers and sisters, seems not to make sense. You know, Shani just gave me actually a pin here, a yellow ribbon.
It's the sign for it's a global sign, an international sign for the release of hostages, and it's our sign, and we go with yellow ribbons wherever we go. I think you can see it also in front of the Secretary Guterres' house. There's always a yellow ribbon. It's raining now, so it's not very clear.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, I ironically, way back when, Vietnam, I also did Woodstock, and that was a concerning time for America to be involved with a war scenario. And we had something called POWs, prisoners of war, which is similar in certain respects, however, not as drastic in other respects as what has occurred here. And the yellow ribbon, I so happened worked with Tony Orlando. He wrote a song, Tie a Yellow Ribbon Around the Old Oak Tree. An oak tree is stability. We need stability on Mother Earth. What do you think here, Shani, to make our lovely planet, I'm going to go here too, this is Mother Earth, there's actually literally no borders and boundaries. What do you think we can all do to have more peace? Let's say peace right there in that area of concern.
As a peace fighter that has always been one, I also lost my own grandmother to terror, which only made my family more kind of peace fighters. To me, the word peace now within the region, between Israel and Gaza, is nothing we can talk about for this in the short term. There's no faith now in both sides. The destruction and the pain is so big, so deep. Peace is something to hope for and to fight for, and it has to be the mission, it has to be the cause, but it's nothing we can see in short term, unfortunately. It's just not gonna happen anytime soon. I'm saying it with a very heavy heart, because that's the truth for now. I hope that people in Gaza will stand against Hamas. I hope that people in Israel, not that you can in any way compare, right? But I hope we in Israel will have a better leadership, and I hope both people will be able to fight together for peace. It's nothing that we're going to see anytime soon.
Okay, so thank you for sharing that, and I am praying as a fellow brother and sister and everybody else all in this together that it does come soon. That and I also say our women.
And I hope that the hostages will be released. I think if they won't be released very soon, the chances for peace are getting far and far from us.
Well, we're hearing things, in the news about that. I received something this morning from the Pope, who can also be helpful here in that area, and condemning the terrorist attacks and desiring peace and the release of the hostages. And so with the spirit of this whole group that was here, I'm a little late getting across town, and the continued work to keep a peaceful Israel and a peaceful Palestine, and however these areas so become. I'm a John Lennonist, and so I don't actually believe in countries. I think countries mess us up. They're make-believe anyway to begin with. What do you think about that idea?
It's so far-fetched. Right now, there are families in my country that are waiting in agony, that are suffering because their loved ones are not eating and are not drinking under the tunnels of Hamas, being tortured. So I can't even think about things like borders and countries now. I just want them home, and that's just everything I see in front of my eyes right now.
No, you're a smart woman. You're a smart person. You're a smart sister, and I thank you for taking time. Do you all have a website that people can go to?
Check it.
Alrighty, and what is there a name to it besides that?
Hostages Families Forum New York. You can look us up.
.com or something. Okay.
We have WhatsApps. We have email listservs. You can join.
Okay. Now Sunday, I know there's an event.
11 a.m. 90th Street and Central Park West. We're standing there to fight for the hostages. We're running for their lives.
Right. They have a run. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.